Crime rates in the last year have gone up, especially in Los Angeles. I have some really disturbing footage I want to show you that my new security camera captured, and this is all thanks to the new Eufy S3 Pro 4K security camera system. Last year, I reviewed the EufyCam 3, and that was phenomenal. They made that security system even better because now we get brilliant low light coverage of whatever you're trying to secure with the security system. So let me tell you more about the new S3 Pro. So in the box, we have a ton of different goodies. First of all, we have two of these awesome S3 Pro cameras. We have the Homebase system, which is paired with the new Bionic Mind AI intelligence. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later in the video. We also have a separate solar panel for an extra boost in that solar charging capabilities. We have all the mounting hardware needed and a USB-C cable to help charge up and set up your cameras. Now, before we talk about the installation and the other features of the Eufy S3 Pro, let me tell you how to set it up. Simply download the Eufy Security app, hit the plus button, and add the device. We're going to start off with the Homebase system. Once you've selected Homebase, select the Homebase model. Here, I'm using the Homebase S380. I have two homes that are secured by Eufy Security, so I'm going to add it to the proper home. And now you just got to follow the app instructions and connect the Homebase directly to your internet router. Once it's powered on and connected to your internet, you can then scan the QR code, which is located on the bottom of the Homebase. Once fully connected, the Homebase unit will turn solid blue from blinking blue. Now we're going to go back to the app, hit the plus button, and select battery camera to add our cameras. Simply hold down the sync button on the bottom of the camera right next to the USB-C port. It will then make a beeping sound and connect to your Homebase almost immediately. The overall setup process took me about 2 to 3 minutes. It's very simple. Now, when you first do get these cameras, you do want to make sure that you charge them fully before installation because these are completely wireless cameras. They're not going to require you to hook it up to any external source of power except for the solar panel, which comes included with the kit. Eufy states that you have 365 days of continuous power as long as you have direct sunlight facing these cameras for that solar charging to be fully utilized. And let me tell you right now, I have caught some weird stuff happening here in Los Angeles overnight. If you are skeptical of getting a security camera system, I think this is proof that you do need one. This man was casually caught stalking one of my neighbors, and if it wasn't for this footage, I wouldn't have been able to call the authorities to have him escorted off of the property. Now, the S3 Pro utilizes a new night vision module, and what it does is it no longer needs infrared light to have great low light footage. As you can see, this is 10:48 p.m. and you can see everything as bright as day. The S3 Pro also offers multiple different night vision modes such as infrared mode, spotlight mode, daylight, and standard. I keep mine on standard as I get the best picture quality this way. The S3 Pro also has extremely sensitive body heat mapping, so it can detect humans pretty easily. But anyway, let me tell you how to install these cameras. First of all, you want to use the included hardware. It's basically a ball mount. You can use the included screws. Do not use a drill. I recommend using a handheld screwdriver and just put in these screws into any sort of wood. You can also use the wooden inserts as well. I didn't have to for my current installation, but 2 screws, put it in through the ball head mount, then use the tensioner and put it over the collar of the ball head mount, then screw on the Eufy camera good and tight and secure it with that collar. You want to make sure it's angled properly, so make sure you have the Eufy app open so that way you can properly direct the camera so it captures the perfect area for your security. The external solar panel mounts exactly the same way as the S3 Pro, and I try to have it angled up at the best point to get the maximum amount of sunlight in order to keep this camera charged. Here's a rundown on how to use the app. On the home page, you're going to see all of your connected devices, and on the bottom, you'll be able to access the Homebase system. And this is what detects everything AI, and this is where everything is analyzed from all of your cameras. you can go to AI empowerment in order to control which camera has access to the AI features. To access the settings on any of your devices, go back to the home screen and simply tap on the preview and then the gear icon. We have a ton of features to go over here, starting off with motion detection. You can actually add activity zones. So if you're living in an area where there's a lot of activity, you can actually select a part of the frame of the camera and use that as a trigger for any activity. Going back to the main settings of the device, we can go to Power Manager, and here you'll see the current status of your battery, how much is being consumed, and how much is being charged via the solar panel. So you get a lot of information here, and this will guide you on where to better position the solar panel or camera if needed. There's a new feature called Snapshot, and this takes photos every 15, 30 or so seconds, depending on how you set the interval. And this allows you to quickly create a hyperlapse of activity. Under video settings, you'll be able to change settings such as streaming quality and recording quality, along with the type of night vision that's being used. As you can see, there's a bunch of different unique features in night vision mode. I just keep it set to default. And under video settings, we can set privacy zones, and this is areas of the camera frame that you don't want recorded. Another new feature is called camera cross tracking, and this will take multiple Eufy cameras and stitch all of the motions together. So if it detects the same person or motion throughout multiple different cameras, it will stick all of them in one video so you can see what's going on. To see all recorded events, just tap on the events icon on the bottom, and here you'll notice that it can detect human faces. This is thanks to Eufy's Bionic AI system, which is built into the Homebase. And you can also filter the events based on what triggered it. You can filter humans, pets, and so forth. And of course, you can filter by the date. If you tap on the security tab, here you can customize all of your notifications depending on if you're home, away, or you can even use geofencing to trigger the security system and notify you if there's any movement. So if you're interested in the new S3 Pro security camera system from Eufy, make sure you check out the link down below. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in another video.